All right, welcome back, my friends. Okay, time for another fine episode, and back to a special here because we are at episode 40. And with that, I'm doing another extension of the old commute. We saw the special with San Pedro coming out of that through the Vincent Thomas Bridge in the Port of LA. So why here now? And what's with this strange island down below? Well, just about where we had finished, we had briefly, I think, talked about Second Street, and boy, always just wanting to get home. I would often uh, wonder just what else entailed with this cool little island here in Orange County. I believe it's Orange County. It's like the border of Orange County and Long Beach. But this island is Naples, and it was very interesting to drive through so many times when the tide would change, when the light was different from sunrise to sunset. And looking down on it, just talking to you now, is interesting just to see all the various docks, the marinas and beaches. So often as I would just come right on in through here. So this is definitely a bit of step in time. I remember up there was an in and out. A lot of people where I'm from would be like, oh yeah, in and out. And the other half are like, all right, in and out. Because the burgers are really good. And I definitely appreciate them. They pay their employees quite well. And they're fine burgers. And reasonably priced too. So, nonetheless, really enjoyed going over this bridge. You kind of get in this little high ground area going over it. And it was kind of deceiving. Going over it so many times, you're like, oh, okay, a little waterway. And, you kind of forget that you're entering onto an island. I always thought that sign was funny. Like, I'm going to dive head first. I mean, even feet first would be it's a long fall. Bridge diving can cause great harm. That's for sure. So I guess they've had that happen here quite a lot. So, looking straight ahead, that's interesting. I figure, now that I think about it, I think that's kind of like a training facility, teaching people to swim. Pretty neat that they got it plotted out, with the buoys. So I remember driving down there before just to walk around once. I think I had stopped there on the way home from work because the traffic was so bad. But exiting into there was a bit tricky. Now that I think about it, I think I came down on another time. It's weird that it sent me right underneath it. Didn't quite mean to do that so quickly. But I remember actually trying to stay on the road here, and I was kind of forced off of it. So you just kind of go in this little half circle, and then down, here you are. So with this video, I'm just going to go with the flow. So this is August 2017. June 2017. June gloom. Oh, such a downer sometimes for early summer. Everyone's expecting summertime to be bright and shiny, and then June is all overcast, and I just like to see people out and about enjoying their time and being happy, not worrying so much about the gloom. Cool shot here, parking lot, but it's nice to be able to get towards a bit of paradise. Nice parking available, and I remember this being a really fine area just to relax and enjoy the beach. So, oh, and on that note, some eucalyptus trees. So what I do have to say about eucalyptus trees, because I was just driving on the road today and noticed some, and these ones probably aren't the best example, but I always think of eucalyptus trees as if you put them upside down and you had just the wood parts, they're totally like bolts of lightning. Every eucalyptus tree, put it upside down, you look at just the lines, boom. It's totally bolts of lightning. So carrying on here. See if we get on this on-ramp back to the 2. Here we go. All right. Moving along. Interesting to see it. Looks like they changed up the street. I don't know, it looks kind of wider. I don't think I remember these islands here. But I do remember driving past these and always seeing these restaurants as very busy. So I'm going to duck in and check out a couple menus. So this one I remember seeing a lot. Naples Rib Company. It's not ribs, but it looks like very good pizza. Huh. Very standard, like interesting dish. Corn, cheese, bread, and cantaloupe. With romaine. Ribs. Looks delicious. Great shot. Asparagus. Nice. Wow, look at that. I guess that's potatoes. So, meat and potatoes. We have it. And beans. Very, comfort cuisine, I guess you would say. Very traditional. Okay, nice. I pointed this out when we were in Giza, the Great Pyramids, and I love these shots. You really get to see the environment. Yeah, it's a 360 view too. Got a surfboard. You know, I've never had that beer, but they've often put their logo on. This is too funny. I'm cracking up because it's a pyramid. Pyramid Hefeweizen. So they always put their beer on surfboards, and I had a friend, and I actually rode a longboard that had their logo on it. That was pretty fun to ride. So really neat to see the entire venue. I've driven by this so many times and never went in, and the next time that I do drive by, I plan on going in. I love the I don't want to call it pincushion, but I forget the name of these kind of walls, but I love it how it runs the length of the bar in here. So I don't know what the usual type of clientele is that comes in here, but it's probably for all walks of life. So that's nice. Again, wow, I love the booth. Love that we can traverse inside here with the map system. And fun to see how, look, I can even collapse that to be able to look inside here more. Long Beach Junior Lifeguards. Huh. Interesting plaque. So if this is a mirror, which it certainly looks like a mirror, we don't see the photographer. So that's really bizarre. Good food comes from here. All right, there's a kitchen back there. Love upper deck booths. What a great community. All right, so really glad I got to walk around in there. Check that out. And so when I travel down the second here, this area was pretty neat as you're going back over the marina, the waterway. I always thought these condos over to the side must have been very expensive to live in. And I really enjoyed this view. Seeing the sunrise, you get a lot of like orange gradients casting across the sky. And at this side, coming back, the evening, very charming. People either in the summertime enjoying the beach, very calm waters, and I've seen companies where they give you wine and cheese, and you get to go out in this nice little kind of like canoe or boats, and couples can go out there and just wine and dine right in the water. So, so back that way is towards Long Beach, and then towards the port and San Pedro, and then back over yonder that way is towards Catalina Island, which would be approximately 30 miles from our position here. Probably more towards like 35, because it's about 22 miles from San Pedro. So I'm gonna duck out here and go towards the core of it, and we're gonna head right towards the roundabout. I never knew this roundabout was down in here. Nice homes, and this is very much like I remember certain areas of the coastal areas of Long Beach. Very, very narrow streets, but very homely. Seems like a lot of places don't have parking now. And I did that for a year. I lived in Long Beach without parking, and that was rough. But most of the time I lived in Orange County, Huntington Beach area, and that was rough as well, but you know, long commute, but at least I had parking, more space. And it's funny, people just cruising, enjoying the docks here, people paddleboarding, enjoying paradise. Wow, nice area. Pretty standard homes, but very nice. As you know, I love roundabouts. That's why I find this all too, I don't want to say appropriate, but all too funny how I've been enjoying doing these episodes and how much I love roundabouts. And here we are with checking out Naples, and there's a beautiful roundabout. And I love how it kind of squares out to the side. Most of them are like round out. You round and get out of it, but there's like little square outs. Kind of triangulates. What a beautiful area just to come and eat some food, have a picnic. So great day here in February 2015. Often the case, February in these parts of the world feels a lot like summertime. So that was really fun, being able to go around the runabout there. Love the hedges, green grass, olive trees, as noted when we were in Greece, Mediterranean climate. So very nice to see. Check out some areas along the water here. Ooh, nice. See? Pretty close to right now the sun is set, so in about another 10 minutes the sky is going to turn orange, and so it's just nice seeing that contrasting light occur over time after a sunrise, which brings everyone out to it. Pretty much any coastline where you have a lot of people living by, you're going to get a lot of people wanting to come by and check it out. So very interesting. I love the way how there's like an island within the island, And I'm gonna see if I can get a view looking back towards it. Perhaps. Ah, interesting they get the kind of yard right in there. So maybe I won't be able to see it. Let's see, maybe from any other angles. Yep, so there we go. So the Naples Island is a very low-lying island. No hills, no big buildings. But pretty nice. Oh, they even got an elementary school. Wow. These kids are very lucky to be able to go to school here. Looks like a couple classroom sizes, tennis courts. Some prime land for them to enjoy getting an education. Let's check out some of the photos here. People out and about having fun. Nice house, great bricks, huge door. Ah, that's great. Ha! Little bat on the table there. Beautiful shot of the boat on the water. Oh, cool home. Looks like a little cottage. Birds of paradise. Let's check this out. Looks like trick-or-treaters. Great costume ideas. Ha! Bottom right there you get the captain. It's nice to see a lot of people posting photos of the area. This is a beautiful color one. And a nice area to grow up and have a boat, learn some nautical skills, just enjoy life. Flavor in Punjab, nice. Punjabi food is good. Indian food. I believe that's Central India. We'll be checking that out soon, I'm sure, in a future episode. Ah, that looks delicious. A lot of it's curry based. Very good for you too. So a lot of homes, very concentrated, you know, a little bit of culture here and there with the parks. Some heavy foodie places. Just got a little florist place. Get some flowers. Nice. I love the shelf to the bottom right there. It's like some bonsai plants. So lots of places to put your boat and park on the outskirts. Check out one more food place before we call it a day. Ah, yeah, that's nice. Little cafe here along the edge. Can't really see the venue though. I guess that's it right there. Mom's Beach House Cafe. So really like that there's so many docks here, slips, and foodie places. And nice easy access to get around and about. So last thing I would say though is if you have a boat and you really want to go someplace like, hey, let's say I live over here. I got my boat and I'm cruising down through the waterway. I want to go here. You know, are there open slips just to say, you know, I just want to dock and have dinner over here? So I guess they could right there, right? And then they come to the boathouse in the bay, which clearly has very fine views. Delicious. Ah, nice sandwiches, sushi, salad. Nice setup, overlooking the beautiful marina there. Looks like a delicious burger. Wow. Love it. Very fine place to check out in this part of the world. So here we are, just a bit east of Long Beach, north of Seal Beach, and west of Orange County. And just below Los Angeles downtown proper. So San Pedro is where we were before. I believe it usually took me about 25 minutes to get over here on my commute down towards Huntington. It's right about there where I used to and commute over here. So nice for you all to join on that finale of my commute once upon a time. And as always, folks, thank you so much for joining in. And it's been a fun time. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.